A zero-tolerance policy, as Seamoth and Brian have given you, is a tyranny. It's a tyranny on professional baseball. We have a program that's in effect now, and not only is there 50 games, 100 games, and a lifetime ban for the third failure of a test. Let me go into also the details of what it is. Each player will have a preseason testing that is in connection with their spring training physicals. This is before each season. Also, testing will occur in the off-season, which prevents players from bulking up during the off-season and then coming back big. Unannounced tests will be given during the season on randomly selected dates. All suspensions are without pay, as if that is not motive enough not to cheat. And also, no matter how many times a player is tested, he remains subject to additional tests. There's no way getting around it. You can't do it during the season. You can't do it in the off season. You can't do it even preseason. Also, they failed to mention what about people who unknowingly take anabolic steroids or take performance-enhancing drugs. According to BaseballAlmanac.com, Rafael Palmeiro, who is a future Hall of Famer who at the time played for the Baltimore Orioles, was suspended in 2005 for 10 games, which was the current policy at the time. Which I'd like to add at this point is a lot of the quotations, a lot of the things that they have cited from online, there are a lot of different articles that are, if you don't look at the date, they may be very big, or they might sound very very demanding or very ferocious on the policy, but that is because that was the previous policy. They're not talking about the current policy. But let me continue. Made a press conference to the effect that he never intentionally took a banned substance, and others that followed him claimed that it's not clear what a banned substance is. Also, another example of this, of people not knowingly, Sergio Mirtre, who was a baseball player, in January 1st of 2009, this is a very recent case, he used an over-the-counter supplement that had traces of andro, this is a supplement that was made famous by Mark McGwire in 1998, which was a legal substance when Mark McGwire was using this in 1998, but which was later banned. I'm quoting the same article, which is Sergio Mitre suspended 50 games, and this is from the steroidera.com, and I quote, "The supplement was said to have carried a contaminant amount of andro, even though it was not listed as an ingredient." Also in this article, the MLBPA, which is the Major League Baseball Players Association, had told players in spring training that any supplement purchased over the counter in the U.S. from a place like GNC, which is where Sergio bought it, would be safe to take. As far as players having a say or have what they feel about this, Sergio, the person who is the one that was given the 50-game suspension, is quoted, and I quote, "Although being suspended for 50 games is tough to accept, I think that it's important to understand that I am in full support of drug testing. What was difficult for me to understand is that I legally purchased a supplement at GNC and had no intention nor desire to cheat or circumvent the system in any way." So this is a guy who legally purchased this and was suspended for 50 games. That's it.